Saint Etienne 0, Manchester United 1, which means Manchester United have progressed to the last 16 of the Europa League, 4-0 on aggregate, in which was a fairly comfortable afternoon in Saint Etienne for Manchester United. The goal came on 16 minutes from Henrik Mkhitaryan after a lovely cross on Mata was touched in by Mkhitaryan, which put United through. Ultimately, which killed off the game because I said in my first leg review that if we do score tonight in Saint Etienne, I think we will be through because I can't see Saint Etienne scoring 5, which is what they would have had to have done had we got that away goal, which we did. And it was good that we got it early because it sort of killed off the game, killed off any hope for Saint Etienne fairly early on in the match. And to be honest with you, even when Eric Bailly got sent off later in the match, which lets me just say, second yellow was not a yellow, but either way it means he does miss the next match. But you know, as I said, even after we went down to 10 men, there was no real threat from Saint Etienne. And Manchester United, I think you would have to say, over the two legs, definitely deserve to win the game. I think you would have to say we deserve to win it tonight, and we deserve to win it in the first leg. Personally, you know, I think we all knew it was going to be fairly comfortable for Manchester United from the moment we won the first leg 3-0 at Old Trafford. You know, but it's a very professional, very efficient performance from Manchester United tonight to get the victory and, you know, to get that early goal. And we saw it out from them. You know, sometimes Manchester United, we do it the hard way. You know, we concede early on and, you know, that they all get that hope. But tonight, you know, we didn't. We got the early goal, which is exactly what we needed to kill off the game. And, you know, we saw it out from there and we didn't have too much problems. The only thing which was a little bit frustrating for me was to see the team selection. I thought the team selection was far too strong. Bearing in mind we were going into the game with a 3-0 aggregate lead. I don't feel that 35-year-old Ibrahimovic had to start. I don't feel like Pogba had to start. I don't feel like Carrick had to start tonight. You know, I felt it was too strong of a lineup. Bearing in mind we were going into it 3-0 with an aggregate win. It wasn't needed. You know, that was just, it wasn't needed. We didn't have to put out such a strong lineup when we were 3-0 up in aggregate. You know, as I said, you know, the game was wrapped up within 16 minutes. The moment that ball went in from Mkhitaryan into the back of the net, we all knew that the game was over. You know, 16 minutes into the match, we'd already gone through. You know, there was no need to play Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who got 90 minutes in the end. Pogba didn't have to have 90 minutes today. Carrick, he went off injured in the end. Mkhitaryan went off injured. Because we played such a strong team, we've actually had 2 injuries, and that is actually a massive deal because that means that Mkhitaryan is unlikely to be able to play in the EFL Cup final on Sunday. It means that Mkhitaryan is unlikely to. Mkhitaryan and Carrick won't be able to play it on Sunday. Ibrahimovic might be coming off tired. I just don't get why we had to give Ibrahimovic 90 minutes, Pogba 90 minutes. Carrick start where he's now got injured. Mkhitaryan start where he's now got injured. Bear in mind we're 3-0 on aggregate. Why couldn't Luke Shaw get a chance? Why couldn't Forsu Mintzu get a chance? Feinsteiger got half an hour. He's going to have lots of fitness after, you know, recent weeks where he's not been playing too much. Why couldn't Feinsteiger have started? Forsu Mintzu, as I said, why couldn't he have started? We went for a strong team and I don't think we needed to. We didn't have to. The game was wrapped up, as I said, within 16 minutes. We had a comfortable 3-0 victory. Put Ibra on the bench, put Pogba on the bench, put Mkhitaryan on the bench. Bring them on if needed, like we did against Blackburn the other day. We didn't. Let's face it, if I wanted to see Pogba or Ibrahimovic start one of the 2 games, I would have said start on Blackburn because we went into that game 0-0 and we don't want to play a replay. Whereas tonight, I just couldn't see Saint Etienne scoring 5 in that second half. Why couldn't have Ibrahimovic or Pogba came off? But they didn't. And as I said, it's cost us because now Carrick and Mkhitaryan are now injured. They won't be playing on the final on Sunday. I wasn't happy with the team because the moment we won 3-0 in the first leg at Old Trafford, I said that's good because now we don't have to. We play such a strong side. We can rotate the squad for the second. We didn't rotate the squad, and that's it. It has frustrated me. But you know, we're through to the last 16 of the competition now. I think we do have the best squad in the Europa League this season. I'm not saying we've got the best team. I'm saying we have the best squad in the Europa League. Before loads of people say I'm saying we're definitely the best team because there are some good teams like Roma and Schalke and all that in the competition. I'm just saying we've got the best team, we're the best equipped. We've got Pogba, we've got Ibrahimovic, we've got Mkhitaryan, we've got De Gea, we've got some great players in our squad. I'm not going to say we're going to win the Europa League just because we've beaten Saint Etienne 4-0 over the 2 legs and we've smashed Feyenoord and Fenerbahce in previous games. But I do think we've got a massive good chance, and I think when we get to the quarterfinals, we'll start to really believe that we can win this competition. Obviously, if we win the competition, we get into the Champions League. It's a great chance to get Champions League football, which is what we all will really want to see next season. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a quite nice tie in the last 16. Not too far to go, and hopefully we'll go through to the quarterfinals. Thanks for watching, and obviously next up, that's EFL Cup final on Sunday against Southampton. See you later.